Hare Hey friends, how's everybody doing today? What is up? It's so late, huh? Late. Okay, these are some Gateway Oracle cards we're going to start with today. How was everybody's weekend? What are you doing this evening? Cultivating prosperity and flying free? Is that what you're doing? These are so pretty. Look at that. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life. Flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly. Should I read one of these? Okay. Cultivating prosperity. A stream of abundance is ready to flow into your life, but you need to take action to receive it. Believe that you deserve it. Take steps forward by planting seeds for your future prosperity. You can say, thank you for my abundance. The universe wants you to know. Right now you are moving toward receiving an outpouring of money, energy, time, and love. However, you must first know that you deserve it, and you do. Take action in the direction of your dreams. This is not the time to passively wait for prosperity to fall into your lap. Give deeply and fully of who you are and what you have, for the more you truly give, the more you will receive. It is a universal law. As you focus on gratitude for what you already have, your abundance will grow in leaps and bounds. Gratitude. Let's see some Bhagavad Gita today. Bhagavad Gita as it is. Get your copy today. If you need one, let me know. I'll send you one. Let me know. I got a whole case. I got cases. Conquering Lust, 343. Ooh, I don't even want to show you this card. I don't even know if I could. But I'll read this to you. 343. Way too far. 3. It's the last one in this chapter called Karma Yoga. Thus, knowing oneself to be transcendental to material senses, mind, and intelligence, one should control the lower self by the higher self, and thus, by spiritual strength, conquer this insatiable enemy known as lust. Totally reading this paragraph. This is so important. Lust makes the world go round. And around and around, you can come back. This third chapter in the Bhagavad Gita is conclusively directive to Krishna consciousness by knowing oneself as the eternal servitor of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, without considering impersonal voidness as the ultimate end. Very important. In the material existence of life, one is certainly influenced by propensities for lust and desire for dominating the resources of material nature. Desire for overlording and sense gratification are the greatest enemies of the conditioned soul. But by the strength of Krishna consciousness, one can control the material senses, the mind, and the intelligence. One may not give up work and prescribed duties all of a sudden, but by gradually developing Krishna consciousness, one can be situated in a transcendental position without being influenced by the material senses and the mind. By steady intelligence directed towards one's pure identity. This is the sum total of this chapter. In the immature stage of material existence, philosophical speculations and artificial attempts to control the senses by the so-called practice of yogic postures can never help a man towards spiritual life. He must be trained in Krishna consciousness by higher intelligence. Very important. Okay, well, that's cool. One more little reading. And then I'll pull some cards. These are Krishna's qualities from the Nectar of Devotion. We are on number 7. Oh, this is a good one. He's a wonderful linguist. Rupa Goswami says that a person who knows the languages of different countries, especially the Sanskrit language, which is spoken in the cities of the demigods, as well as other worldly languages, including those of the animals, is called a wonderful linguist. It appears from this statement that Krishna can also speak and understand the languages of the animals. An old woman in Vrindavan, present at the time of Krishna's pastimes, once stated in surprise, "How wonderful it is that Krishna, who owns the hearts of all the young girls of Rajabhumi, can nicely speak the language of Rajabhumi with the gopis, while in Sanskrit he speaks with the demigods. And in the language of the animals, he can even speak with the cows and buffalo. Similarly, in the language of the Kashmir province, and with the parrots and other birds, as well as in most common languages, Krishna is so expressive." She inquired from the gopis as to how Krishna had become so expert in speaking in so many different types of languages. Cute, cute Krishna. He's so poetic in every way. Okay, let's see what is up with the tarot. Let's see if we can do some helpful messages from Spirit. Whatever you need to know, whatever would be helpful to know. Maybe you have a question in mind. Maybe you can think of one right now while I'm shuffling. And I think I'm just going to get some current energies and then maybe some advice based on that. There's the 10 of Wands. Ooh, the Lovers. Oh, 10 of Wands. It feels exhausting. Are you guys tired today? I feel so tired today. I feel like this 10 of Wands. I need a nap. More nap. 10 of Wands is... Ooh, is the end of a difficult, kind of journey, work, job, burden. It's like being able to lay that down. It's done, but it's still, you're still tired. It's done, but you're still tired. What's done? What's done? Some kind of collaboration or community work. This is a Queen of Wands energy in here. Feminine, powerful, like flashy, fiery. This could be you or somebody in your energy. This could be, she could be just somebody in this collaboration, one of these prominent characters in this 3 of Cups energy. But it's clarifying this 10 of Wands, meaning something is done there. Something is done there. And then the Lovers is next. The Lovers. Sometimes the Lovers is a choice. It is a major arcana card. It's a number 6. Page of Pentacles is clarifying that, which is like a little tiny, planting a seed. It could be even an idea or like a small little offering. 8 of Pentacles is work. This could be having to make a decision around your work. How to begin something, where to invest something, what to do with the beginning. It feels very passionate, like either you're passionate about this work or maybe even you literally have somebody involved in your work. It stirs up emotion. I don't know. I'm going to get another card for that. Oh, no, this is for this. This is the wheel coming off to clarify the wheel. So, this is good fortune. Sometimes literally, like money, prosperity. Like this card a minute ago said, you're about to have some abundance. It's a wheel in the wheel. That is very abundant, very prosperous. And then the Ace of Swords. When I picked it up, it was in reverse, but it would match better in the upright. In the reverse, it means that maybe it's not real. Like you might have been like fooled or tricked into thinking, oh, you're the next blah 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 winner of this, that. And you're like, oh my god, me, really, it's me. And then like, no, it was a scam. I don't know. That would be too bad, right? That'd be sad. Page of Swords. It's like a little message. Like, maybe you heard about somebody else. This happened to somebody else. Or you witnessed this happen to somebody else. Or somebody saw this happen to you. Page of Swords. What would this be like in the upright? Yeah, it doesn't. I'm not feeling that. Not feeling that. Okay, let's see about some advice related to this. Just thinking about this, so many different ways that could possibly resonate for so many different people watching. And, you know, if it's yours, you'll know. If it's not, don't try to make it fit. And it could be like loosely related, like it could be the same theme, same kind of thing, but not the same exact anything. Some advice. Ooh, Temperance popped right now. This angels is also kind of telling you, telling us to be cool, be tempered, be measured. But you know, I feel like I'm always called to tell you guys to ask for angel help, pray for angel help. Dear angels, please intervene in our life today on our behalf or our highest good. Thank you. He's also, Temperance is like an alchemizing energy, which angels can do. They can come in and they can totally change a situation. But we can also do that. We have the power to do that as well. As, you know, the beings that we are. This is the capacity that we hold. We can change energies. The Empress is here. She very much is into that. She's very much into just allowing things to come to her. She doesn't have to force anything. And then Two of Swords is here also. This is having to go within and make a decision. That's a very quiet energy. Like, people may not even know that you're having to make this decision, and maybe that's the message. Like, don't tell everybody you're trying to make a decision. Rather just go inside and get your guidance and your direction. And Empress also comes from a very loving heart space, open heart space. So if you're going within to get some clarity, some insight, you want to be able to connect with your heart. For me, that's how things come through feeling. I'm just being told to tell you this, I don't know. So when your heart is open and loving and receptive, when you're in touch with that, you can receive much more information, downloads, guidance, intuition. Okay. That's why healing is so important. So many broken hearts out there. When your heart is so broken, it's difficult to exist, but also to receive the blessings and the guidance, intuition that is coming. That's there for you. What else? One more. Six of Swords. This is moving on to calmer waters after some kind of difficulty, challenge, or transition. I feel like it's saying, like, things are getting better. They're going in the right direction. And when you think that, you believe that, and your ship is heading in that direction, you're much more likely to experience that versus, you know, feeling stuck. Or this is not stuck. This is moving. This is moving. Ooh, the Tower. I think it was about what happened before. Something surprising and like out of left field was that Five of Swords that created the tension, conflict, something. Aw, keep going. Ten of Cups is fulfillment, happiness, completion. And then Knight of Wands is pretty fast moving energy. Sometimes it's like immature and whippy, but it's very confident. It's like with this Six of Swords energy, knowing where you're steering your ship to get crossed over to calmer waters. You have the confidence and the power to row. That's Knight of Wands. He's very, very energetic. Just having the right mindset can give you the energy to help you work towards and reach your goals, believe in your goals, even see them as something that's attainable, that's something you deserve. Okay, I'm gonna do one more thing, and then we're gonna call it a night. I don't know if I shared these ones with you yet or not. Oracle of the Seven Energies. How many decks do you guys think I have? Why do I have so many decks? I went through a phase 6 years ago and I went crazy. A Tall Tale. 35. It's Pinocchio. Pinocchio. Number 35. I think I can look these up over here. These are sounds. Yeah, A Tall Tale, 102. So these different energies, there's earth, water, fire, love, sound, light, and thought. So, sound. Key concepts: denial, concealing the truth so you can manipulate and control the situation. Fear-based communication, creating a narrative to hide behind. Not allowing the fear of what others will think to influence your words. Learning to communicate from a place of authenticity. You or someone else is telling a tall tale right now. You always know if a falsehood is spoken because it doesn't feel grounded. When you lie, you get high on an illusory sense of power that is doomed to fail at some point. You feel driven by the fear of exposure, but something makes you stick to your story even though you know it has no substance. Whatever lie we are caught up in isn't as important as the motive for it. Why does anyone lie? Perhaps we don't believe the truth is good enough, or we want to keep doing what we know we shouldn't be doing. Usually that. Then there's the lie put forth while in denial, such as hiding an active addiction. In this scenario, we may believe our own lies. The tall tale, the white lie, the stretching of the truth, and the blatant fabrication are all about control. The desire for it, the lack of it, the need to maintain it so we can manipulate the outer world and hide our inner one. Today, ask for the truth. Be willing to pay the price and be okay with the vulnerability your lie is exposing in yourself and others. Transparency is required to get you where you need to go, to be truly empowered, to reveal the strength of what is true and authentic. Any other path leads to a dead end. Remember the saying, the truth will set you free, and get ready to fly unfettered. This other card we pulled was Fly Free. The truth will set you free. You want to know another really amazing quote that I like even more about the truth? goes like this. If something can be destroyed by the truth, it deserves to be destroyed by the truth. How about that? I'm going to leave you with that. Thank you. See you soon. Hare Krishna. Hare Bol.